Yo, what's going
What's
down?
up? What's happening?
Man, cooling, cooling. If I got
Okay.
that remote to the AC, boop, boop.
Oh, and you left life now.
Yeah, if
Is
I
it
get too hot outside, you gotta turn that shit on.
is hot as hell over there right now?
No, 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 no.
Okay.
Nah, hell nah. I'm still in the city, so you know I don't really.
Got you. Got you.
Hold on, cause man, it's this video I want to talk about on Instagram.
Okay.
Okay? I gotta try to go to it. Okay, here we go. Now I'm gonna bring it up. Uh, it's just one of the things we was talking about on today at work. I had shared this on my story. I'm gonna play it in a second.
Okay.
Let me close my door real quick. Yeah, dang. Yeah, it's kind of fucked up, man. This why um I think this experience. I think a lot of men have experienced type of behavior from women.
Say it again.
Hold on, I find my lighter. Why the fuck I can't? Why every time I go live, can't find a
There.
goddamn lighter?
Uh-huh. You
You
got
gonna
like a
say
shot.
you ain't even a real friend? How you gonna
Oh
say
my fault.
that's crazy? How are you gonna say That's fucking crazy.
Oh, that means I'm a real friend.
No, that ain't no real friend.
That's the opposite. That's exactly what it
No,
means. I'm a great friend.
no, check it out, right? Like, so there come a time where every man, you meet somebody, and they may say some stuff. I mean, you get to them, you fall in love, whatever. You start opening up. A
Hmm.
lot of men don't open up for several reasons, and one of them is that we don't like that shit thrown back in our face, especially some personal shit that I done told you that it could be about my whatever. So
Right.
I guess Buddy going through some stuff with his father or whatever the case may be, and he have a what's up, peace, genocide. He have a issue with old girl, right? So since he's having this issue with her, I guess he said something and they was playing, and then she said, she started talking about bringing up his personal life. So I'm gonna let it play, and this is like why a lot of men don't.
Go. That's why your dad not talking to you right now.
What?
That's why your dad not talking to you right now. You wish he was talking to you. You want your dad to talk to you, but he's not.
Well, that's not even cool, bro. That's getting hella deep
You
though,
want
bro.
your dad. You want your dad to spend time with you, but he don't want to. He don't want to spend time with you.
Brooklyn, that's not cool, bro. On God, that's weird as fuck. Put
He
that
don't
shit.
want.
You could take on God our Uber
He
home
don't.
now.
He don't want to talk to
And
you.
you still going, bro.
So whatever they was talking about,
Wow.
what you see what I'm saying? Whatever they was talking. What's up, notebook? What's up, notebook? Peace. Montrese, peace. So whatever they was talking about, you see
What's up?
that you see how just motherfucker get mad. She get mad to where she can't match his joking, so she just hit him with a personal thing. That's what keeps a lot of men from opening up. Niggas be frustrated, like, man, hell no, motherfucker might talk about me or to make me feel less of a man. Like I say, like me, I think opening up sometimes make a man feel well. I'm just not gonna say man. I'm gonna say me. When I open up, sometimes it make me feel like vulnerable, a state of weakness or something.
Yeah.
Um, I don't know why, but it just feel like that. Like when I'm opening up, telling you something personal about me, and you may laugh or you don't take it the same way I take it. Like I'm gonna already be looking at you funny anyway. Then I'm gonna be checking myself, like why the fuck I even open up and talk to this person anyway? Because when you meet somebody, things are always good in the beginning. You know what I'm saying? It's always good. So you ready to just tell them everything and open up, and they did this and they did that. And then you not even realize you didn't went into some deep shit and told this person this, and you don't even really know them like that for real. Later on, y'all get into it, they throw the shit in your face.
Right.
You got to say about that?
You gotta speak from. I mean, I know you can't speak for every man, just like I can't speak for every woman, but we're gonna speak for the majority. Because I feel like a lot of men are in your position, and a lot of women, they not only crave it, but they definitely want vulnerability from their man, and it doesn't happen. But wait, just a second, hold on.
You back? What's going on? Fuck is. I'm right knowledge and then they throw it in your face. Yeah. That right there, that make a man
My fault.
oh my god, hold on, I had to text my guy. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. It's just a whole field of thing of opening up to a woman. Like, it's not gonna make you do that. Like, you really not gonna open up, especially after she didn't did that. Then it'll make it harder for the next person that you wanted to open up. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just I don't know. As a man, it's not gonna make you feel good. Like, I didn't told you this deep personal shit, because I just think men aren't emotional anyway. So when we tap into that shit, we mean that shit. You know what I'm saying? And then for you to play with it and talk about that, like, that's crazy, man.
It's
I don't know about you, but I know growing up, boys were told not to cry and to hide their emotions. It's how they program my peers at a young age. And then when you have women like the lady in the IG video that don't know or care how to handle that information. Yeah, that see, like that's like that's almost perfect, because the response is how to handle that information. All of the stuff you said means something, but then the end is what put the icing on the cake. Like, you know how to handle that information, whether you mad, sad, glad, happy. You know what I'm saying? When you happy as hell, you ain't finna expose my business or nothing, but you expose the business when you upset. So that means sometimes I be thinking that people don't really genuinely love you when they expose people like that. When I see women, say if I was, I had a liking to a woman or whatever, and she was on Facebook or Instagram and she started exposing her dude, like, I don't tap into that. Like, she's instantly cut off. You see what I'm saying? Because that's a no.
it's disrespectful and it's immature. Like, to not be able to handle a situation, because like you're saying, based on that video, she couldn't clap back, and so she tried to hurt him. You know what I mean? And that's usually the case. Like, in arguments in certain relationships, we try to hurt each other instead of actually communicating what the actual issue is or why you feel a certain way. Um, like, people don't use "I feel." Instead, they say "you're doing this" and "you did that" and "you did this, did that," as opposed to saying, like, "I feel like you're doing this to me," or "what you said made me feel this way." You know what I'm saying? That way it kind of eliminates the finger pointing or trying to say, "Don't be putting words in my mouth," or "Don't try to tell me what I tried to do," yada yada yada. But I feel like in those kind of situations, it kind of stems off of whether or not you're healed to a certain extent. Not only that, just who
But
you're
what if
dealing with.
but it's like, what if you is healed? What if you ain't really got no problems, no issues? You just met somebody and then you just, it might be some, no matter who you are, you got some type of underlying
Yeah.
trauma or something that fucks with you. Like me, you know, if I hear gunshots or something, I got PTSD with that. Like if a chick tell me, you know, or if she out with her friends and her phone died, I got
Mhm.
PTSD from that, because I know that's a mood to cheat or something. Like you could easily just,
Right.
you feel me? Like, so I don't know. It's just like, so when a man like just lean on his emotions and open up to you, like you gotta really listen to that shit. Just like how a woman would want a man to listen to her emotions, and he gotta soak that in, take that in. Okay, he has to approach her a certain way, he has to talk to her a certain way, he has to court her a certain way. You know,
Right.
that's the only way you will get a woman. You have to court her by her love language. The same way with a man, you have to court that man by his love language. That man tell you his love language is reassurance, physical touch, um, whatever else, and you're doing the total opposite. But you want him to feed all of your fantasies. You want him to feed all of your desires. That's selfish. That's a one-sided relationship. You know what I'm saying? And we and this is, and I'm not just speaking on women. I'm talking about men as well. There be narcissistic as men, controlling as men too. They know that they can manipulate this woman, so they gonna tell her certain things so she could not look this way. You see what I'm saying? Like they'll pick this girl because they know she you know, he could manipulate her over to this girl, but he'll try to go have fun with her, but he know he can't take care of her because he can't put up with that.
Right.
So
Well,
it'd be a lot of that shit. You know what I'm saying?
well, like you were saying, and I'm just using this as an example, having that PTSD from previous disappointments, heartbreaks, whatever, about if she doesn't answer the phone or if the phone is off, you immediately go to that space where when it happened the last time and it was overlooked, she was playing on my top. And so you harbor that, and it's kind of like, hold on. But with that not being healed, you're going to go there immediately, as opposed to just taking it, you know what I'm saying, waiting until the dust settles to see, do I need to go this direction or that direction? It takes practice and it ain't easy. And I mean, we're human, so that's what it does. But that being unhealed in that department, for example, will have you go there. The other thing too, like you said, love languages, people don't communicate what
They don't
those
listen.
are.
They
No,
don't
they don't
listen.
communicate at all. They don't say this is my love language. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying?
Or I need to
In
be loved like this. You
yeah,
know what
in
I'm
my last
saying?
relationship, my ex's love language was completely different from mine. And so because it wasn't discussed, there was it was kind of like not friction, but I'm looking at him like he's not doing this and that, as opposed to he just has a different love language. So he is showing me love. It's just not the way that I think it's supposed to look. And that can bring up a whole bunch of stuff right there.
Yeah, like I just really think this generation of men and women, like it's just instant gratification, and nobody cares anymore. Everybody just want to have fun. Um, you know, everybody's the richest. You know, I got this, I got, nobody's struggling, nobody's going through nothing. You know what I'm saying? But it's all this murdering and killing and destroying and robbing and stealing and all this shit still constantly going on. So that's why I say people not really, this social media shit has fucked people minds up. Instead of working on themselves and really working on themselves, they'll go get a BBL and then get on Instagram and say that they doing, you know what I'm saying? Like they'll say,
Yeah.
they'll get on Instagram and say that, oh, I'm I'm working out. This is my fitness plan. Like everybody is fake. This shit has became fake because you could be anything behind this screen. If y'all never seen my face, if I never showed my face and y'all just heard my voice, like y'all wouldn't even, it would like, and then I just one day showed my face, like motherfucker be shocked. It'd be just, it's just, I could be anything. I could be saying I'm, you know, 5'4", 154 pounds, man.
Let's go.
Hey, that's a little inside joke, man. Motherfuckers thought I was 5'4", 154 pounds, man. That shit is funny as hell, man. I'm like, damn, that's a small guy there.
If you hadn't did it, I would have took it there. So I'm glad you did it, sir.
Man, that's so funny. I had to do it because I knew you was gonna throw it in there. 5'4", 154 pounds. Like, what? I was that in high school, my freshman year.
Right. That's too much.
But on another note, like I also heard a man say one day, like, hold on, yo, hold on, boy, don't come through the back, boy. Yeah. So look, motherfucker say he said that when he said it, it kind of fucked me up because it's true, but it's almost kind of selfish. You know what I'm saying? And he was
What?
like, men shouldn't date single mothers, like basically women with kids, right? So I'm like, what the fuck? Like,
I got to do with anything.
yeah, I'm thinking like, what they got to do anything? So then he was like, he gonna tell this. I saw this on the comments. He was like, I'm gonna tell my kids or my son not to date single women. He was like, there's nothing, you get nothing out of it. And I'm just sitting there thinking like, what you mean you get nothing out of it? Like, and then he was like, you don't get nothing out of it. He was like, just think about it. No, it was on a podcast. I just can't find the guy who said it. I need to start saving shit. But he was like, there's nothing, you get nothing out of it. He was like, she has kids, you have to pay. So whatever she comes with, you have to come with her too. Like her kids, you take that in. So say you get attached to these kids and then you end up marrying this girl or whatever, or she just don't want to be with you no more. She could just easily cut you off and start over a new life with somebody else. Like it's never no guarantee for the man unless it's through marriage. So it's like he was like, she leave, you didn't took care of her, you didn't pay bills, you didn't took her on trips, you didn't bought shit, and she ain't really did nothing for you. And when he was telling me that, he was like, she could just any day just say I'm cool. Even in a marriage, they could just divorce. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, but when you said it, it just fucked me up a little bit. Like, damn, like I get your drift, bro, but like that's damn near impossible. Niggas is not, I'm 38 years old. I'm not finna be dating no 22, 21. My daughter is 17. Like I'm cool on the little kids. Those are little kids. Why would I try? Like she ain't been to the clubs. She ain't really experienced nothing yet. I'm not finna go through all that again. That's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, even with the woman that doesn't have kids, it's the same song. It's just a different beat. So
yeah, like she will be damn near more immature or something. Like I want the mature woman. I done been through all that shit. I don't want to be arguing. None of that shit. I'm cool on all that shit. I done got my emotions in control enough to the point where I'm not even finna argue for real with you. Like I'm gonna get my point across, and that's it. I'm cool on that. I got enough money, enough clout, enough motherfucking pool to say what the fuck I need to say, and that's that. If you want to keep arguing to say some other shit, there's the fucking dough. Because there's 8 billion more motherfucking women out here, and I got a high percent chance of they ass listening. So I don't have to listen to that shit. So that's how I rock as a man. I stand stern and firm on my shit because women will play with you. They'll play you. They'll test your ass. Oh, he
Right.
think he woo woo and woo woo. I said this is what the fuck I meant. And I'm not going back on my word. You gonna keep talking about it or you gonna get in line? I'm the leader in this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I'm not doing all that extra shit. Motherfuckers be want to do extra arguings and extra argumentatives and shit. I'm not with none of that, gang. I'm
That
dead man.
to me
Hey,
is
hey. Come on, man. So that's what I'm saying.
Fuck you inviting people over here, G. You ain't answering the phone.
G, I did answer the motherfucking phone, G. G, why you ain't tell me the motherfucker go on mute, G, while I'm on live, G?
What?
I'm on live, bruh.
Well, I'm live.
Damn, hold on, y'all. You fucking up.
well already then. Like in my opinion, when it comes to females with kids, I think any woman, and not necessarily, but in my opinion, any woman that is introducing their children to a man that they're dating right away is red flag. Like, wait a minute. First of all, there's got to be, you know what I'm saying, some extra, maybe ulterior motives behind that. Like, why are you letting, you know what I'm saying, your kids meet some man that you're not even sure about yet and you're bringing them around? Like, that don't make no sense. So to me, those
bad,
type, dang, I wasn't sure if we had to call the police or what.
Motherfuckers be playing too much.
But yeah, I was saying with women that introduce their children to men early on is a red flag, I would think, just because you're not even sure about this man, but you're bringing them around your kids.
To be honest, the man ain't trying to meet them kids, man.
And they don't need to be
all out there. Let's just put it all out there. A nigga ain't trying to meet them kids, man.
At
when
all.
he first meet you, he ain't trying to meet them kids. He has to be respectable when you mention, okay, I have such and such, this many kids. Woo woo, I gotta be respectable. But I'm not, they don't want to meet the, you know what I'm saying? Unless he was really pursuing that woman. If he was pursuing her, like, I'm trying to date you, I'm gonna take care of you, shit like that, then yeah. But
that's what I'm saying. A woman that does it early on, it's got to be some ulterior motives. It has to be the narrative that, you know what I'm saying, most think about, which is, okay, you trying to come up on the come up, trying to have me, you know what I'm saying, cater to and care for. You trying to find a daddy in this hole. So, because I'm not gonna be bringing no man that I'm courting or trying to see if I want to get to know. You're not meeting my pup. What are you talking about? What? Hurry up and get from around.
But look, see, why do you think that's so acceptable now? Yeah. Why you think that's so acceptable? Oh, what the fuck? Why you think that's so acceptable now?
Say it again. Sorry.
Why you think that's so acceptable now? Like, you know,
what
women don't care about having men or strangers around their kids.
I don't even think with a lot of people, they probably aren't even thinking along those lines. They're probably looking, you know what I'm saying, it's more selfish based, which is understandable, but it's kind of, I want to say it may even be a little reckless, but people aren't looking at it from that standpoint. They just looking at, I'm lonely, I need somebody in my life, and I want to be with this person because they seem like this and that. Which is
that should be and that's when a motherfucker don't really know they self, because you want to tie your, because at that moment of time of being alone, like I tell people, there's nothing wrong with being alone, but you have to be productive while being alone. Some people get comfortable in their loneliness and say, oh, I don't want to be with nobody, I'm this, that, and the third. That means you have suppressed that energy so you can stay alone, but it's not healthy. Nobody is supposed to be alone, G. Yes, you're supposed to be alone to find yourself, to regroup so you can put that energy out when you meet somebody. But you
Right.
can't be sitting around doing nothing and being alone forever, G. Like that don't even make sense. To
No,
just be
that's not,
alone. Like it took two people to bring you in this world, so you need somebody. You like that's just how it is. You know what I'm saying? Balancing the emotions, like just like with me, like I didn't have my mother in my life, so my dad raised me, so I didn't have that nurturing. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Breakfast in the morning, mother's waking you up in case you late for school. It wasn't none of that. Dad was get your ass up, or don't the raise, get up, like get
Get
up.
started.
It was get up. Ain't no- and then you heard that deep ass voice, your ass sleep as hell, like
Right.
time to go to school. Or you hear them big ass feet coming up them stairs. You like y'all up?
No,
Looking goofy as
for
hell,
real.
ain't even up, slobbing and
At
shit.
all.
So
So
that's what it's different. It's different. So I think like not having that, sometimes my anger, I be like over strict sometimes. Like I even be having to check myself sometimes with that shit. Like, damn, I could have been cool. I was kind of over the top. You know what I'm saying? Like I be having
right.
to work on shit, and I think that's one of the pieces that maybe I didn't have in my life. I could have well, yeah, I could have fixed a lot of shit probably a different, or handled a lot of things different, back then than I did now, than I would now because of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, not saying
Yeah.
I did
Well,
some wrong shit, but I'm just saying the way my anger used to, lash off like that. That ain't really that cool. Everybody not gonna be sticking around to an angry motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. Well, you those times were inevitable. You needed those times to happen in order to realize that you needed to change and ascend from that piece. You know what I'm saying? Like for you to be able to talk about it now and be in this place here and now, even if you're not 100%, or you know what I'm saying, even if you still Swiss cheese and you got your days, the fact that you're able to recognize that, okay, this is how I used to move, and it's something that I need to continually work towards or work, you know what I'm saying, on, that you winning already. So
See, the thing about it, like I be mad at a little bit, but then I be kind of happy because that's what made me that's what made me tap into energies
you
and
gotta highlight Alan's.
understand.
My bad.
Huh?
No, I'm saying my bad. You have to highlight Alan's comment. Let's go, Alan.
Which one?
The
Which
last
one?
one about being no such thing as being lonely. You see it?
Oh, okay. Oh, you gotta let me get to that. I was gonna say something. Damn, you threw me off.
My bad, my bad.
Man, it's cool. Let's get on this. Okay, no such thing as lonely. It's a mindset. No, what I'm saying is gee, like okay, like when you sick, right? Like when people get sick, you need somebody there. You notice that you feel a little bit better when somebody's there than when somebody leaves, because the only energy around is yours, and it's not vibrating high. So you need somebody there to maybe put hands on you, touch you. You know what I'm saying? Cook your chicken noodle soup for you. Like that's why I noticed that most people die in a hospital by themselves. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Because there's nobody there really, the energy is not really there. Now understand that somebody's super sick and they on their deathbed. I can understand that. But I'm just talking about in general, like that
Yeah.
energy shit is real. So I'm not saying that you can't be lonely. You can't be, you be lonely or whatever. You gotta really understand that being alone is the time that you take to know yourself. And however much time it takes to know yourself, take that time, but don't shut off the other piece of energy that you need to complete you. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what nobody say. It feels good to be with the opposite, sex. You know what I'm saying?
Lonely is different from alone, though. They're not the same by any means.
Exactly. Speak life into you. That's what you want
So
people to do. Speak
being
life into
lonely Being
Mhm.
lonely is a vibration that you choose.
Like,
Being alone is also something that you choose, but being alone is more like on choosing to be in solitude for various reasons versus someone being lonely. And you know what I'm saying, that's a vibration. Like you think you're lonely, no, you're not. You know what I'm saying? But your mindset has you in that space.
mm. Capturing the long time. Okay, instead of embracing that time of healing or working out or meditating or reading, like that's why I always call my shows expanding the conscious mindset instead of just open panel or
Mhm.
or we building, because I want people to understand that when you come here, you are gonna learn something or hear something that you never heard before, or what you know, we're gonna add to it. So it's expanding the conscious mindset. And the more and more you know, the less and less you fear. So when
Right.
I go to say certain things to people and they just be looking at me like, this nigga crazy as hell, I ain't gonna do it. That's
All
because
right.
you didn't take the time, like I took the time to read these books. You didn't take the time to go to the gym and work out or to set a schedule, at least work out 2 to 3 days a week. I tell all these cats at work, like we got a gym at work, like use it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all niggas in here with pain, back pains, and leg pains, all this shit. Nigga, the gym upstairs. Work that
Right.
shit out. Like a car, you got it like changing the axle and shit. If you don't work that shit out, it's gonna just get stuck. Like it's gonna get rusty. You know what I'm saying? Now you gotta get surgery and shots and all this shit. I don't want none of that shit. So I be working out.
Yeah. Pro.
Maybe I'll be a little bit too hard on myself. I don't know. But I know with all this badass food out here, all this fake ass shit they got out here, it's killing us. So I'd rather go to the gym and put life into my body. So when I'm 50 and 60 years old, my older self is gonna thank my younger self for doing that. And I'm not bent all over and I don't got migraines and I don't got back aches and I gotta go get my leg looked at or I got gout. I'm not with
Yeah.
none of that shit.
Stuck out. Yeah, your kids are gonna thank you too, because although they're here, and I'm sure, you know what I'm saying, I'm knowing that because you've been a dad that's a father, they gonna rock out with you regardless. But there's a lot of, you know, people that expect their children to take care of them, so they live recklessly or, you know, without regard, like
Now
proactive
look
care
at Jay
versus,
freaky ass.
I didn't even, I left it alone.
We
Proactive
know
healthcare versus
that.
reactive.
We
You know what
know
I'm
that.
saying? Everybody is about that reactive healthcare versus proactive. So proactive means you're going to keep up the maintenance so that you can stay out the shop. If we're talking about in terms of a car, if you want to keep your car on the road and, you know, saying, get a bang for your buck, you're going to keep up with the oil changes, you're going to rotate them tires, get new ones, you're going to do all the things necessary to keep the car on the road. Some people, though, they just put gas in it and drive it, and then they end up in the shop. So that would be reactive healthcare, meaning you just,
Or
you
to the
know, you
doctor.
doing all kinds of reckless stuff, and then you get to the hospital. Then you go to the hospital when something is broke or when something is, you know what I'm saying, wore down, and hope that they can help.
And
So
that's what I'm
we be
saying.
backwards out here.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like I tell people, I when I'm in that gym, I always put every day I put a mile a day to keep the doctor away. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like I don't know why
bars.
I can't get in people brains to just work out. Like put it in your routine schedule. You don't have to go in there and lift all the weights. You don't have to be in there squatting all the shit. Your booty don't have to be this motherfucking big.
Yes,
You know
they
what I'm saying?
do. No.
You know what I'm saying? No, I'm just saying, no, I ain't taking nothing
Mhm.
away from that. I'm just saying what y'all
But
be
yeah,
thinking that men like we don't give a fuck about. I
at
listen,
all.
another dude said on the podcast, the girl kept saying she's a bad bitch. She's a bad bitch. He said, all right, let's go on a date. And I don't want you to wear no eyelashes, don't do no eye nothing, no nails, no makeup, nothing. Just get dressed, do your natural hair, and let's go on a date. She wouldn't
She
do
didn't
it.
go. I was like, she didn't go.
You know why she didn't do it? Because she didn't feel like a bad bitch. So by your costume that you put on every day, you making these unrealistic expectations for a man who's coming as he is, with a natural shave. He ain't got no eyeliner and shit on. He ain't got no nails or nothing. He just work a job or he get money. However he make his money, but he coming as he is. But you got all this sorcery shit on. Makeup is a form of sorcery. We have showed plenty of videos on here how these women will look totally different from what, like, it's crazy. That is
Yeah.
a sorcery. Like, people don't even research. They just be putting this shit on every day. You don't even look like that for real.
Right.
So what's the purpose of getting the BBL if y'all don't have no rings? Nobody is married. I've not seen no weddings of none of these BBL chicks getting married. What is the purpose?
They don't know.
Y'all
They
around
feel
here,
like that's gonna make them feel better.
motherfuckers around here looking like straight ants. And it's, that's what I'm saying, man. I don't even be trying to roast, man. I just
Not an ant. Like a tarantula. They call that.
I don't know, like it's just
Stupid.
it's just why? Like, what was your purpose? Look at this shit. Like, I'm gonna show you, and listen to what she says. She's sitting here talking about some hot or not. Like, she got the best ass, and who told you this? What is this? Look at that.
Mm.
What the fuck is that?
What's up, third?
What is this?
I don't see nothing.
In
Oh,
about
here you
10 years, this ass gonna be down here. In about 10 years, you're not going to the gym like that. You in a doctor's office getting surgeries and all this shit. You got to get this shit for the rest of your life. You have to work out. This
I
shit
wouldn't
is
even want to sit on that.
that
I
is
would be afraid
crazy.
every day. I would be afraid every day, every time that I get, you know what I'm saying? Anytime I would get ready to doink, anytime I sit down, anytime I run, anything I would do, I would be tripping because, like, hold on now, don't wait a minute. Like, I don't know what it feels like,
You
what it's
gotta
supposed
see
to
the
be,
one
but I'd
with-
be scared to pop it.
You gotta see the one. And this shit right here, man. I ain't even finna. This shit pissed me off. Like, this dude in here sitting up here talking about how he like to be pegged. I'm
Wait a
like, what the
minute.
fuck? I didn't even know what the fuck that was. Like, what the fuck is this shit? So that's what I'm saying. He get to telling them how he like to be pegged, and he show old girl the video, and girls in the comments like, men need to explore their sexuality and you don't know the woo woo. What the fuck do I need to be playing in shit for?
Wait, slow down.
I'm a man, G. My ass is not supposed to get wet unless I'm in the fucking shower. With wet wipes.
Help.
What is wrong with these people, man? Look at this shit.
Okay, so think about it though, real quick.
Listen, hold on, hold on. Listen.
No, I want
Anal.
to see it.
I
So
got
that
a
was
couple of-
real.
Yeah, I got a couple of them.
Okay. How did you know you liked it?
It was just the fact of like, here you go. I get the
feel.
sound off though, but you can check me out.
Laura, we're gonna need you to close your mouth.
Somebody get in it.
Oh, she thrusting that bitch.
Yeah, something.
So how did you?
See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying?
Mhm.
She nailing him from the back. What the fuck?
So, do you think it's just cause, or there's an actual reason for it? Because there's an
Man,
actual.
I'll be like, yeah, Mom, I will
And
tear
men are
that whole motherfucking. Listen, Joe, I don't know what the fuck drugs or alcohol that y'all motherfuckers.
It's not that deep. It's not even that deep. It's way
Ain't
simpler.
nothing that deep but the pussy. Why are y'all playing in shit? All that succulent, wet vagina sitting right there. glistening. And you
Not
want to go
glistening.
play in the garbage can. I do not understand that for the life of me. Shit stinks, G. No matter if it's on a new or if it's on a ugly, ooglu, whatever you want to call it, ugly motherfucker. It all stank. That is where toxic waste from everything that you put inside of your motherfucking body is coming out. People eat pork, motherfuckers drink pop, all that shit is getting shitted out. Do you understand? Worms is in that shit. That's why y'all having these weird ass diseases, but y'all want to think that I'm crazy. No, niggas don't be having enough pipe to play in that pussy long enough so they get down there, start playing with the booty. And now it's a motherfucking, oh, to eat the groceries. I'm not eating nobody's groceries on their body. That shit is disgusting. All that, oh, you ain't, no, I will clean the fuck down, but I don't have to touch the motherfucking booty hole. That is disgusting. That shit is what religious people say, blasphemy to the whole motherfucking human race. Y'all playing in shit.
Bruh, there's a lot of men playing in shit and they hitting the coochie, my dude. What are you talking about?
You said what?
Let's talk. I said there's plenty of men out here playing in shit, even though it's coochie, my nigga. What are we talking about? You gotta clean that ass just like you clean the coochie, homeboy. I'm not saying get it in. I'm just saying, like, if we're really realistic, you clean both. Some people don't, which is
you only get one set of lips. You get one tongue, G. Why in the fuck is you kissing an asshole that smell like dookie, G? Why is you doing that? Then you gonna kiss your kids just because you go in there and brush your teeth and put Carmex on. It don't mean them shit stains ain't stained in your skin on your fucking mouth. Y'all nasty than a motherfucker, y'all. And then to be a man to say you like to get pegged. Gee, I didn't even know what the fuck pegging was. I had to Google it. I'm like, what the fuck is pegging? I'm thinking pegs on the bike. I don't know what a peg is, except on the pegs we used to put on the bikes and hop on the back of the pegs with our homies. That's all we know. I get on Google, it's all kind of little shits to put in the dick, motherfuckers with the oh man, oh.
Hey, let's go, Jay. Why does she smell like dookie though? I'm just saying, like, I don't know.
It don't matter. It don't matter if she clean it. I don't care. Her ass is never clean. I don't care. Your ass poop. That motherfucker stinking. I don't care. It may not be a voluptuous smell and all that shit. Once you fart, it's over with. So that's what I'm saying. I'm not playing with the dookie, G, and that's be a lot of people. They want to play with the dookie shoot because they don't have enough. They don't have enough experience, or they don't have enough time or stamina to stay in the pussy. I've been telling dudes for the longest, y'all need to stop taking all that bullshit depending on liquor to keep your dick hard. That drunk dick is gonna make her leave you because it's not gonna be popping like that every night.
Yeah, it's gonna eventually drown.
Now you resorting to gas station pills. Now you're gonna get old, and now because you still smoking and doing what you see. That's what I'm saying. Men are not educated in that shit. You can get erectile dysfunction. Like you can. And I tell them that seeded watermelon is a good source for that, but you have to be on a healthy diet. You can't be just eating bullshit and thinking this watermelon gonna run through all that. Like, no, like you gotta know about the body. So that's what I'm saying. Like playing in a dookie shoot, that's crazy. And then the women in the comments egging the shit on. You are feminizing your man. Like you making him soft. Why would you want to do that? Like, I don't know. Why would you want to dominate that man? You know how she would look at him now? Yeah, I had them bent over. Yeah, like, how does that sound?
If that woman is that type of woman, then yeah, but otherwise, it's literally because for a woman, it's called the G spot. It is in the same location as it is for a man. It's called the prostate. So it's a prostate ejaculation, or it's a prostate. What am I trying to
I
say?
don't care.
Nut.
I don't want
Basically,
it. I don't want
there's a lot of men that don't want it, but there's a lot
I
of
don't
men that have discovered and had their and this is what
I
it's
don't give a
about.
fuck.
It's
You know why?
dominated.
Because they was
It's
you know why?
pleasure.
Because they was already curious. They ain't standing on 10 toes like me.
It's pleasure. It ain't got
Yeah,
nothing to do with
in
being
public
gay
said-
in a lot of cases.
Hold on. They're in public said, but behind the scenes, they want to try some freaky weird shit because they done met a female that they want them to hurry up and like them or something, and she might be into that weird, nasty shit, and they just do it. I'm cool on that. I'm an old school nigga. I don't need to do all that to please you, but I best believe I will please you. But I don't have to play with your booty hole. That's crazy to me.
Yeah,
Just
I'm
like
good.
what's the football dude name? What's the with the yellow hair always at the top? Wide receiver. Odell
Booty
Beckham.
play.
Oh my god.
What's
The nigga told Chief Keef's baby mama he was gonna pay her 50,000. He had already paid her to fly out. He was gonna pay her an extra 50,000 to shit on him while they was in the middle of fucking. He wanted her to shit on him. She said he pulled out a whole shit kit.
bars? Why do they have
those?
those?
These niggas is fucking clones, man. How
That
the
is shit.
fuck can you get turned on by somebody? Man, I can't. Where the weed at, man? I can't.
Yeah, take a minute. Take a breather.
That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. Niggas like playing in doo-doo. That's crazy.
I don't. I don't know. I mean, yeah, okay. I already know the answer to that. But yeah, there are some men, and I'm not talking about men penetrating women anally. I'm talking about the ones that get paid. It's about pleasure. It's about a sense that they trying to get their G spot hit.
Let me tell you why.
I would think, but I don't know. Don't let me get the line.
Let me tell you how this shit is real programming. Because when we was shorties, niggas wouldn't even eat pussy. Niggas be like, oh no, that wasn't the thing to do.
It became a trend. Like
Porn started getting on the internet. You feel me? I came around. I was there when internet first came, Windows 95 and all that shit, nigga. I was 10 years old. We used to come home, be thirsty as hell, trying to play solitaire. The AOL to load up. Beep, beep, brr, brr. Motherfucker couldn't even get on the phone when they on the internet. That's
right.
how it was when it first came, when internet first came. So it's like that shit, like motherfuckers wasn't doing like, I don't know, man.
That shit. Thank the Lord for the internet. I mean,
motherfuckers just wasn't. That's what I'm saying. People wasn't doing that until this stuff got on porn. Nobody wasn't even talking about eating booty. Right. Nobody wasn't talking about that shit. Then they started doing it on porn. Motherfuckers started, oh, you eat booty. Now it's eating booty, and it became now to eat the booty like grocery. They put it in music now. Now niggas just chopping on ass, and you're not even with those women. So it's women walking around right now saying, yeah, he ate my ass. He ate my ass. He ate my ass. Like, she might as well doodle on a plate and you just put some A1 sauce on it and eat it. Fuck,
I'm finna tackle you right now, my guy.
My fault, gang. I'm just saying, bro. Come on, boy. Like, you smell like dookie, boy. Your motherfucking lips stink, boy. Fuck is your lips stinking like that? No, look. Look, she added to it because it was a trend on the internet first, and then she added to it. when she made that song, like "Eat the Booty Like Groceries," all the city girls did backflips. Oh yeah.
I don't even understand why that be like groceries. Wait, what? I don't know. What I mean, really, what it is all these sexual acts, including your preference on who you lay down with, is way too like on the block. All of this is supposed to be behind the scenes. It ain't nobody's business. And that way, wouldn't nobody be judged? Because for me or you or anyone to judge anybody that get down any kind of way ain't our job. It ain't got shit to do with us. But because they put it out there on Front Street as if it needs to be publicized or spoken about, you know what I'm saying? It is kind of crazy. That part is weird. Not what people are doing. The fact that people are speaking on it as if it's a thing, like it's show and tell. Like, what are we talking about? And why are we talking about it?
Yeah, look, this is Blueface baby mama. Look at
Ooh.
this. Feet big as hell, big football foot. That motherfucker. Look at these feet, G. And then look at this. Y'all really went and laid on the table to get this. What is this?
That's silly rabbit shit right there.
That shit crazy. Like, look at this.
And she could have worn the same shorts. It's silly.
Ugh, man. Motherfuckers need to just be themselves, man. Straight up. That shit is horrible.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't even understand. I mean, I guess I could see maybe, I don't know. I don't have anybody around me that has one so that I can examine it on God to be like, let me see. But like, I wouldn't, as a man, I can't ever say what I would do or feel as a man, but I would be thinking like, it's not a real booty, yo. So it don't hit the same. But I guess because men are visual, it can, you don't think that deeply into it. I'm not saying all men, I'm just saying across the board, men are visual creatures. So you drop the mic right there.
That's what I'm saying.
But I know there's a lot more men out here.
But look, it just depends on like if you know I'm a visual person, why would you get on here and be half naked and you think I'm gonna marry you? The world didn't see you. 159,000 people didn't like this motherfucker, like, and they ain't even no telling how many thousands who didn't like it because they don't want to be in your likes. So everybody didn't see you. You're not a trophy anymore. You're not special. You want to be on the beach and show your ass cheeks in a seductive way. You laying on the beach because you didn't went to Puerto Rico. That shit only lasts a moment, but a nigga can remember your ass and your body for a lifetime. I'm cool on that. And women, the respect, the morals, and the respect of women and men has completely is very low. Everybody want to fuck. Tell me I'm lying.
Yeah, that's done on purpose.
Look at the world. Everything. Every time you turn on something, somebody horny, somebody kissing. They over sexualize the rainbow community. They didn't this everywhere. The shit is everywhere. You look outside, somebody's kissing on the porch. You turn on your Instagram, you got ass everywhere for no reason. Ain't clicked on the ass picture. It's just ass is everywhere. It's everywhere. It's like soft porn.
It works. They have definitely cracked the code. Like I said, if they can get that crown and that sacral chakra, then they got you. Got him. Because I mean everything is over sexualized. People that do care start to not give a damn because they figure everybody don't give a damn. It's kind of like almost in that narcissistic type of like way where it's like, let me get you before you get me type of deal. So it's like, y'all don't care, so I don't care. As opposed to, standing 10 toes down if you do have self-respect or whatever. sticking with that. And if you the only one out of the whole room, be that. People don't want to be singled out. They don't want to be, you know what I'm saying, trolled and ridiculed for being different. So they move with the crowd. They herd up.
Yeah, this shit. That's what I'm saying. Like I say, I know one thing for sure, two for certain. Like in this world, you gotta be smart. Everybody tricky, motherfuckers thirsty, and people just want your time for that moment of time. They might be bored, they might ain't got no something going on, they might be mad at somebody, whatever the case may be. And you in that moment of time temporary, and it's like people just play too much. The world just play too fucking much. Everything's a joke. Motherfuckers be dying. They be laughing about how he fell and oh that motherfucker got shot. Hey, like damn, comparing it to other shit. Like nobody takes nothing serious until it happens to them. And it's like an instant cycle. Like we really running around here insane. Motherfuckers insane for real, doing the same shit every single day. Everybody in the hood, just like the clone Tyrone shit. It's doing it everywhere in the hood. It's the same story. Everybody want to be a rapper. You're gonna have an op, you're gonna shoot at him, he gonna die. They put on rapper, you gonna die, and it's gonna be another. And it's just the same shit everywhere, all over. It's everywhere, it's the same shit. Nobody's doing nothing different. These type of conversations they don't want to talk about because everybody's listening, like I said in my last slide. Everybody's listening with an entertaining ear. People wake up and look at their phone before they go brush their teeth and wash their face. So tell me what people doing when they wake up. As soon as they wake up, they grab that phone, they get right on Instagram and they laughing. People want to be entertained. Nobody wants to learn no more. That's why you got your devices. We got all these motherfucking devices, and everybody want to do Chat GPT. People don't want to think for themselves. They want the AI to think for it. Now, when the motherfucker then becomes sentient, that's why I think this shit is already being ran by some type of quantum AI entity. Because why are we trying to merge with AI? Why would Elon Musk tell people that if AI will merge with mankind and they will do anything to do it? Like, why is they saying that? You see what I'm saying? We don't know what we dealing with, and that's why they got everybody distracted. Everybody distracted with this bullshit.
A lot of people, they don't want to be like, going back to that first video that you had put up. People don't. I want to say
you talking about with the boy and the girl?
Yeah. People, they are afraid. Fear is probably like the common vibration, but people are afraid to be vulnerable and be emotionally available. And with those two things, if you don't have either one of those, like you can't choose. If you don't have those things in a connection, it's set up for all kinds of, fuckery at the end of the day. Because if you're not vulnerable in a connection, what are you doing? What's the point? You can't grow. You can't learn from each other. You can't expand. You can't trust. You're gonna, compete or, be worried about all the wrong things. And if you're not emotionally available, you're not gonna, again, connect and try to learn each other's love language or whatever. So you're gonna be in competition. You're gonna be trying to one up, and it'll be all bad.
Do you believe in marriage? You believe in marriage?
Yeah.
That's odd, man. Listen, it's almost scary. Like when I hear a woman like say she don't want to get married, like I be thinking like, God damn, like no, you just gonna get knelt for the rest of your life by multiple men. Cause ain't no man finna stay with you. And you don't want to get married. Bitch, we getting old. You ain't trying to get married. I'm getting up out of here. Get somebody to get married. I'm getting old. I'm gonna need motherfucker help me when I'm old. You see what I'm saying? That's how men So like, why wouldn't you want to get married? I just be thinking like they so career driven that they didn't forgot the about family. Everybody chasing the bag. I want the motherfucking bank though.
It's because a lot of these women are probably speaking from a PTSD position. Like they have been in situations where they were let down or disappointed, and so they get to a certain point or level and they throw up their hands and it's like, fuck it, I'm about that bank. Like I gotta get this paper, and if I'm staying focused and going to school and work and this and then they don't have to think about not being with a person. And really those women, I mean, with a lot of women, sure, that's one way to go, but there's also the, the other side of it to me is not facing whatever that hurt or whatever that disappointment or whatever happened, not facing that and healing that so that they can attract the type of person that they want in their life. Like if we're made of frequency and vibration and all of that, ain't no way you can tell me that who you have in your life isn't a reflection or has anything to do with your vibration. Like that's not how it works. Like and when you're compatible with somebody or in romantic relationships, you attract who you are versus like what you want. Unless what you want is who you are, then you'll meet that person. But people, they're one way and they want another thing. And then they blame the other person for ruining it. When it's like, no, you attracted that person. Where'd they come from? If not from, a frequency. So
I mean, all that shit be cool, but we go back to the reality. People want to fuck. Let's cut the cut. Why are these women getting BBLs and they not getting married? Because they want to fuck. They want
right,
to
so they're
enhance. Hold on. They want to enhance or over sexualize themselves because they want to fuck. They want to attract a different caliber of men because they want to fuck. That's what it is. And but my thing is, when a man approach you on that, why is it I need this, I need that, I need that? Nobody is getting approached and getting married. I've not seen nobody. I've not seen no wedding proposals in a long time. That shit used to be a trend. It was like a trend of them shits.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's a trend of gender reveals. Where's the marriage reveals? Where's the marriage? That's what I'm saying. Squid, what up, my boy? So
they don't understand. They're attracting that.
Huh?
And I said they don't understand. They're attracting that. So if they are overly sexual in nature, they're going to attract overly sexual men.
Look,
if you're, you know what I mean? It's inevitable.
Let me go to Halle Berry, 90s. Look at Halle Berry in the 90s. It's a regular, natural woman. A little makeup for the night, and she cool. Look at this. Natural. Natural. This is sexy. Mm-hmm. Nobody want all this shit, that extra shit. That shit is crazy. That's too much. It's too much. Because people just want the instant gratification. The same way you click on an app, that's the same way you want it to be when you meet somebody. You want to click on that app, click on that person, and get it on. We all guilty of it. Sometimes there's only just that, a physical attraction. And people be trying to make it something that is not, and it's not that. Just say what it is. It's a physical attraction. We just fucking. You know, for those that's out there doing that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying,
Right.
you know,
There's nothing
we gotta
with it,
start
but
telling the truth, you
keep
know.
it 100. Like, there's plenty of people that just want to doink and they don't want anything serious. And then there's other people that are on the complete opposite side of that, but they get crossed and people pretend that they have to do one thing to get the other. And it's like, why? For what? But I
And that's
mean,
and that's the thing, like it's so messed up. Now it's a soft girl era. Like nobody's doing like that's why I be saying like people don't even realize we in the fucking matrix. Whatever is trending, that's what people turns to their reality. The same way how the TV was. The TV was like that, and motherfuckers was bringing the TV to their reality. Now it's social media, and you stuck on that shit all day, scrolling with your thumbs, scrolling all day. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I am V. Yep, it's gonna post when I'm done. That one from yesterday took long as hell because I went live straight from YouTube. So I don't know why that shit took long like that. It ain't posted this morning, but this one gonna post as soon as I'm done.
yeah, they be taking forever through YouTube.
Yeah, I don't know why they do that shit. That shit be taking forever. But yeah, though, man, it's crazy out here how these relationships be, man. And this should be like fucked up, like for real. Like it be fucked up how these relationships be, and people how they really lost themselves and lost morals. Like even back then when women was so called, being a hoe or sneaky or whatever, like nobody really knew. You know what I'm saying? You might have had that one girl that was everybody knew was like that, but like
Yeah.
women kept that shit to themselves. It was like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not even condoning cheating or none of that shit, but it's just so open now. It's just like, God damn, like, hell no. It make it so scary. Like, you be scared to be like, hell no, shit. Motherfucker be that heartbreak a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
People don't take the time to heal. They don't, or at least air out what people get under one another person to, stop thinking about the last person, which is messy as all hell. That's not a thing, but it has
That's weak.
been.
That's weak as hell.
That's what people do. But I mean, in doing that, they wonder why the next situation eventually crumbles or why they keep, experiencing the same thing or the same situation, or it's the same guy, same girl, just different person. It's like you're the common denominator in all your failed relationships. So why is it like it blows my mind why some people still think that in all of their failed relationships they just keep picking the wrong person, or why me? How come I can't find nobody like this? And it's like, but you was there every time you was with those people. So when are you gonna start looking at yourself instead of pointing the fingers at the people, you know what I'm saying, in your area? Like it ain't got nothing to do with them. And it might.
Yeah,
However, you're picking them. So what are we doing?
I mean, but people, like I say, people is tricky though. The motherfucker be acting like oh yes, or ooh, but the whole time these motherfuckers conniving, they plotting low key. You know what I'm
Which
saying? Like I seen a post where a dude got a thing in the mail said their account was missing 22,000. He's thinking like, damn, what the fuck happened? So he go in there ask his wife like, what the fuck 22,000? Like it's like 22,000 missing. What's going on? She talking about some. First of all, like try to check him. This his money. She don't even work. This his money. She tried to check him. She get a new bank account. She been taking money on the low, put it in the bank account. This bitch saved up 22,000. And gonna tell him she gotta save up for herself in case he leave her. What?
now who's
So that
does
means
that?
in the
Who's
back of
that
your
person?
mind, no, because in the back of her mind, she knows she's not perfecting being a wife. She's not doing what she's supposed to be doing. Why would you even do that to your that is his money he going to work for every day. So because you got his last name, it's okay for you to take that money out the account and take it and start saving up on your home just in case his ass leave.
Is he a victim?
You done
Or
fucked up
is
the
he-
plan. He probably was saying saving money for another house, bigger home, bigger vacations, whatever. You didn't fuck the money up.
Is
Like
he
that's
a
what I'm
victim
saying.
to you?
A victim. Hell yeah.
How?
Listen, man. Listen. What the fuck you mean how? What you mean
There
how?
are he could have gotten a joint account where there is an and you have to sign off 2 signatures in order to do a withdrawal. That's
Listen.
just an example.
Listen. When you marry, this is my wife. All them restrictions and shit, she gonna be looking at me like you don't trust them. So men don't even try to do that type of shit.
That's
We let
not
you have access. Hold on. We letting you have access because I'm showing you that that I'm loyal to you and you loyal to me. You can see my transactions. We not doing no cheating weird shit. So why in the fuck would you take the money? We ain't even arguing. Nothing is wrong in the relationship. You just been taking money on the low because you
listen.
decided in your hold on. You decided in your brain to go in the bank account and take the money out. It's a joint account. It's a joint account. So that means he has his own account. There's a joint account, and she then created her own fucking account. And the joint account was the money he was putting in there for them to save up. And maybe she can spend from time to time or whatever, however they do it. I don't know. I'm just saying, you take 22,000 out of my account and put it in your account, and nothing is wrong. And you just saying, just in case you divorce me, I ain't showed you no signs of divorce. Ain't no papers in this motherfucker about divorce. We ain't argue about no divorce. So what the fuck is you taking my money for and putting it in the bank? Obviously, I trust your motherfucking ass enough that I ain't even checked the account to get us something in the mail to say it has been withdrawals a total of 22 fucking thousand.
That's ridiculous.
So
Period.
right, there's no explanation for that.
No,
You
on
are
him. On him, that's ridiculous. If you're with somebody that is
Bruh.
your partner, check me out. If you are with somebody that is your kingdom partner, you're equally yoked, you're supposed to be together, these little details are not going to put a rift in the relationship. So he's not a victim. He learned from that he doesn't have boundaries. Like I said, I used to work in a bank. You can have a joint account where you put and, which means 2 signatures to do any withdrawing. And if you don't have that second person with you, you can't withdraw on no low shit.
Why would I even marry? Why would I marry? That's some shit you do for your kids, or you monitoring the bank account or some shit like that. Why would I marry somebody that I gotta put 2 signatures for? Like, come on, man. We supposed to be rocking this shit together. That's what I'm saying. How can you justify somebody taking somebody else's money? That bitch didn't sign in. No, she didn't do 1 hour. Hold on. She didn't do 1 hour. She may have cleaned the crib and all that shit, but she has not physically did no labor to earn a paycheck. So why are you taking 22,000 out of the account to save for a just in case rainy day? Bitch, you could be taking that money and tricking off to somebody. I don't know what you're doing with the money. Hell no. I'm getting my money back. You getting your shit and you getting the fuck out. That's exactly how that's going. Point blank, period. You do not touch nobody else's account like that. No matter what. There is no going around that, or he's a victim and sign in. And no, I trust you. You're my wife. That's the whole purpose of you being my fucking wife. Why would I have to make you sign this, sign this, sign that? Like, no, I'm not doing that. I trust you enough to understand. I trust you enough to understand that we getting money and I'm saving a certain amount and blah, 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 blah. You can dip or whatever the case may be, but I'm not really watching the account. So a month, 2 months go by, I get something in the mail and you done took 22,000 out the account and been saving in your account. And I ask you why. You don't have a plan to say, oh baby, I was gonna buy you a car, the car you wanted, and I was kind of saving. You didn't do none of that. You said I kept the money. No, I mean not you. I'm sorry. She said I kept the money in case you divorce me. She said I gotta look out for me and what's best for me. Damn, bitch. But he looking out what's best for us, for y'all, for you and him and the family. But you only looking out for you. This is the selfish shit that I'm talking about. And I will always say this until I see something different. I heard a dude on YouTube say, he said women want the authority of a king, they want to be treated like a queen, and the accountability of a fucking child. Because y'all take no accountability for shit. You could literally take a shit, it's stinking there, and you will be like, it don't stink that bad. No, that's no accountability. It stinks.
Her actions,
like it's just
her actions are not justified by any fucking means. Don't sleep. She's out of pocket, but just like you trust or just like he trusted his wife and he wasn't tripping, neither was she. I'm trying to look out for me. Like, let me go ahead and do, and that doesn't mean it's okay. It just means that
you're a savage.
I'm not a savage. She's a savage. What I'm saying is people need to pay attention and understand that it's real life out here. He didn't realize until $22,000 later that he needed to check his motherfucking accounts. He's not a victim. He's just, you know what I'm saying? I mean, bruh, yeah, it's your wife. However, well, how does that make it okay not to keep up with y'all's joint affairs? Is she out of pocket? Yes. Is she dirty as fuck? Absolutely. Does she get a pass? Fuck no. But he's not a victim is all I'm saying, because people are weird out here. And if you get with somebody that is going to look at you in a different way because you want to make sure that both bases are covered by getting an account where both people have to be there to pull out some change, that is, I mean, wow, how is that going to, you said like trust and loyalty, how does that take away from that because you are covering your bases? Like, I'd be damned. Like, so for another example, a woman that gets an attitude or gets upset because her man, husband, whatever, wants a paternity test. What you mad for? If you solid, let's go. Let's take this test twice. I'm not gonna look at you like, oh, you don't have loyalty, you don't trust me, and I mean, nigga, a minute. I mean, a person's gonna be like, wait a minute, but at the same time, it's like, bruh, if that's what you need for us to be cool and whatever, I get it. It's a thing.
So look,
it's our thing.
So you don't think for once that she wasn't planning on leaving him?
I mean, she probably was. She was using that man.
Oh, he a victim, G. Like, what you mean? He's a victim. She stole his money. That's theft. You taking money and putting it in an account without my knowledge. That's my motherfucking money. I'm going to work.
He should have been on his account
8 to 10 hours, and you gonna take my money and put it in your account because something in the back of your big bubblehead ass is telling you that I'm gonna leave you or you gotta look out for you. That is insane, G.
Absolutely. It absolutely is. But how come he didn't keep up? Do you keep up with your joints? You should.
Listen. He probably getting so much money, he not even thinking about his wife account. He said it came in the mail. So he probably watching his account, the major accounts, or whatever other stock accounts that he got. He thinking his that account with his wife, the money automatically going over there. He ain't really thinking she might be spending money, but 22,000. And he like, what the fuck is going on? So she been going in the bank, withdrawing the bread, probably acting like she going to the grocery store, going to the bank, withdrawing 5 here, 2 here, 500 here, 1,000 here, 1,200 here, and she putting all that shit in the account. Now,
and the only reason why she did it is because she knew he wasn't checking. Let's talk about it. Because if he was keeping up with it, she wouldn't have been able to get away with it,
But that's you don't know the
right?
responsibility. Listen, you don't know the responsibility that he allowed her to have over the account. It most men that make a lot of money, they gonna tell they
Keep
girl.
up with it.
No, they might tell her to watch over the funds, or they might tell her, I'm gonna put this amount of money in the account, but that's yours. Woo woo, but we saving for this, or whatever the case may be. Men make up little plans and shit like that to keep their girl balanced as well, because a lot of women do fuck up money. A lot of women don't know how to balance money, but that's another story. So what I'm saying is, niggas have backup plans for that type of shit. So you can't get mad at him or say he's not a victim. G, if me and you was married right now, and you was the breadwinner, and you was making all this money, and you was just like, oh, don't worry about it, I'll put whatever in there, you spend whatever, woo woo. But you finding out that 22,000 was gone within a month, and then you get the thing in the statement, you just so happen to look at it, and it's 22,000 missing, and you ask me, and I tell you, oh shit, I've been putting shit away. You can't show ass leave me shit. What you think a woman gonna do? She gonna tell you to get your shit and get the fuck out. That's exactly what she's gonna say.
Yes.
That's exactly what
over.
she's gonna say. So how is he not a victim?
He might be. He got caught out there, but I bet you the next time around he's going to set up the necessary. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna set shit up a little bit different, and he gonna keep his eyes on the road, is what I'm saying. I'm not saying that he was not victimized, but what I'm saying is it could have been prevented. Now, trust me, there's people that are out here and they were built for this. And, people are conniving, they're dirty. And you let love and loyalty and all of these other things cloud your vision, and you don't, you know what I'm saying? And you think, okay, because of this, it automatically means that. So marriage means I shouldn't have to micromanage. Sure, but a responsible motherfucking couple that's grown and mature are not going to be looking at something like
who's the
that.
irresponsible person here? She's obviously the irresponsible. If he's bringing the bread home, he paying all the motherfucking bills. Listen, he bringing all the bread. Listen, he bringing all the bread home. He paying all the bills. She's the irresponsible here because her ass was being slick and took the goddamn money and put it in her account. Nobody knows what she's doing with that money. We have cougars nowadays. We have women that have all these fucking weird ass fetishes nowadays. You don't know what the fuck she's doing with that money. She could be having a little young nigga she giving money to, giving them all these thousands so he can buy pounds or whatever the case may be. You don't know what the fuck going on. Women do little weird shit like that. So why would you take my money and put it in your account and think that you're not a victim? I mean, think that I'm not a victim of you doing that, and I don't even know you fucking doing it. It's my money. If I took that money from you, you would tell me to get the fuck out. If I was married to you, you would tell me that. You would be like, get your shit, and you was the breadwinner, and I told you like, oh, I'm keeping this money so in case you leave me one day, shit, I don't know what you got going on. So I just been taking the money, putting it in an account.
If it was the other way around, my dude, trust me, the fault would be on me. If my money was getting taken and I got 22 ripped from me and slid into another account or another Beezy's pocket, it would be on me. So let's just make that clear. I'm not excusing this female's behavior in case that was what it felt like.
On you is not on you, because listen, when you marry somebody, everything is all of y'all's. But it's all about how you do things as well too.
Exactly. That's the point I'm making.
But you cannot just take the money and put it in your account and think that
I'm can't. That's not okay.
Just say,
that's not okay.
What if he was just like, oh, okay, it's cool, you can keep the money, and I'm like, that's not life. Like, that's 22,000 of hard-earned goddamn hours of going to work, and you ain't you didn't put a steel toe boot on. You didn't put a pallet away, a forklift. You didn't do nothing. You sat at home and put makeup on and went grocery shopping with my money.
Yeah, so it's not okay.
So why is that an issue? Or if he's not a victim for that? That's crazy. That's crazy.
There's ways around things like that. He didn't know he needed to be in that, you know what I'm saying? He didn't know he had to be that person because he's thinking, like most of us, I can trust who I'm with. That's why I'm with them. But you do understand that people get with people thinking that they are their person and they really aren't. Just because people get married don't mean they
Go
are
right here. Yeah. I'm tired of you. I'm tired of you right now.
For real.
First of all, don't come in here yelling at me about no account. I have an account to make sure I'm good. That's why the account is there.
Why are you taking money out of account while I don't know?
You are my husband. I have to make sure I'm good. I'm not. If we were to ever get divorced, I'm not about to be out here with nothing.
We gotta make sure we good. This don't got nothing to do with you sitting taking money out of account that I work hard for.
Do you not work for us? Are we not a family? You want? Don't
this is working for you.
Did this bitch say, "Do you not work for us"?
Yeah, she's out of pocket. She's completely out of pocket.
Hold on, let's keep.
No, it is. I have to make sure I'm good. I'm a woman. If you were to leave me, I need to be okay. What is the problem?
You need to be okay. Problem. You're
What's wrong with you?
Listen, check this out. At the end of the day, you can account for it that I work hard and struggling.
I have to make sure I'm good. I can't. I'm not about to argue with you about money.
You are so
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Everything I've done for us. Are you serious? You mad because I'm putting
everything you've done for who? Everything you've done for me. I'm the one working. I'm the one putting in the time.
You cannot be for real right now, Keith. Everything I do for us, and you're mad that I put a little money to the side for me?
Everything you do for us. Everything you do for you. Statement. This is just. I'm gonna tell you, man.
What are you gonna do about it?
What am I gonna do about it?
What are you gonna do about it?
I
don't care about this right now. I'm so
You know what I need to do with you? You know what I need to do with you? I need to account and stop sharing you. That because that's the reason. That's how you able to go in my find my word and take the money.
Do what you gotta do. I don't care about it. I'm so serious. I'm not about to argue with you about no money. I'm
about
not
no money?
No, I'm not arguing.
It's just money to you, right? $22,000 is just a little bit of money to you, huh? I gotta go and work for that money, but it's just a little bit to you, huh?
I'm not about to argue with you about it. Like I said, if you were to break up today, then what am I supposed to do? I have to have something.
If we was to break up today, you would be A-okay, my friend, because you been stealing money for I don't know how long.
That's gonna make me okay.
$22,000 not gonna make you okay. Some people don't make that in a whole year at their job.
What do they need to get a job? Who can live off of 22? You acting like I stole $100,000. Come on. It's money you've been giving me that I just put a little bit to the side in my own account.
Why have you been taking money from my account and putting it in yours without me knowing? $22,000 is a lot of money to be missing. You live in a nice house. I pay all the bills for you. I go to work every day for you, for the family, for the kids.
Don't argue with me about the money when that was our agreement. That was our agreement. Now, you mad about me putting money to the side. I'm not giving it up, so I don't care. What do you want? Like, you can do what you need to do, but I don't care. I'm not. Yes.
Agreement?
Yes.
It was agreement for you to take money out of my account and me not know? When was that agreement made? Because I don't know. I wasn't there.
You asked for the money before I put it in my account?
If it is, yeah, baby, you should be asking.
It's ours.
It's ours when we make something together. That's when something is ours. When two people make something together, then it's theirs. If one person provides the whole situation, it's not an our situation, baby. It's a my situation.
So you're mad
and you
that
stealing from me because I didn't give it to you.
Stealing.
You
we share an account, and I made an extra account, and I moved money to my own account, so I would be straight.
You something else.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
You something else.
No, I'm not.
So let me ask you a question. If I took $22,000 from you, that'd be okay?
You my husband. Do what you need to do. But no, you wouldn't be taking.
Of course you saying that when you're not the person working 10, 12 hours at a time. Of course you're not going to say that. Of course you cool with it.
Key, you so mad about this money. What are you gonna do about it? I'm not giving it up.
We ready to go. That's why
my nails ain't even done right
what
now.
What you gonna do about
What
it?
am I gonna do about it? Okay, check you out. Check you out. What am I gonna do? I got a bank statement in the mail.
Damn.
Let's go,
What
no
you
book.
got to say about that?
Exactly what Notebook is saying, that it falls on both of them. That's all I've been saying. But now she's out of pocket.
Y'all not listening. See, y'all not listening. It was a joint account. A joint account. Y'all not listening. He has
That's what we've been talking about.
It was a joint account, and she created her own account and was taking money out of that account, putting it in her account.
Right. That's what it's been the whole time.
That is her fault. That is not his fault.
Yes,
that is
she is the
to leave your monkey ass. That's why she keeps saying, "What are you gonna do about it?" Because she already got her new living situation set up. She already got a new nigga she talking to, her mama in her head, her sister, her cousin, and some woman that he don't even know that's her friend that she didn't met at work, probably filling her motherfucking head up with some dumb shit, or she didn't met online, or she didn't saw some shit online because she at home all day. Women could be very vulnerable. That's why men act the way they act, because women can change up on your ass. Doing sneaky shit. I done opened up to you, and now you done took the motherfucking money out my motherfucking account. Now I'm sitting here looking salty as hell. Like, no, that's why niggas don't be opened up, because y'all be doing weird ass shit. What the fuck makes you think you just at home? What makes you think you just gonna sit at home and say, this nigga might leave me, let me start putting money to the side? Somebody got in your head. Somebody got in your head.
Necessarily.
Married you. I would have never married you or got in that situation if I known you was even thinking like this.
Now, based off of this video, look at the type of female she is. This is not their first outbreak. It's just that he sees that it's $20,000 worth this time around. Like the first time they've had an argument or some weird shit. She's always been selfish. Let's talk about it. What do we do? Because a woman doesn't, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Her character, this is how she's been. And if not, this is what he created. So I know that there's some people that they want to take care of everything. Oh, you stay home, whether it's the male or the female. Oh, you stay home, I'll take care of everything. But eventually there will be resentment at some point. And two, you don't know. I mean, this is a perfect example of some weird shit. People get entitled. And they turn into a beast that they may not have been prior. But for anybody that's listening, this is a great opportunity, a great learning lesson. If you get a joint account, make sure you have "and" between your names. That makes the difference. If he had to put an "and" in between those names, so Debbie Smith and Bobby Smith, that means they both have to sign off for a withdrawal. But because it said, you know, both of their names, she was able to go in there and dip and do what she wanted, however she pleased. So this is what I meant when I said there's ways to make sure things like this can be avoided. But if you don't know that, of course, you fall victim. And he had to go through this to wake up to see that there are these type of people in the world, and this can happen. Put your boundaries up, keep your head on, and pay attention.
Man, y'all play too much.
So do men. That's why women be acting silly.
Y'all think everything a motherfucking game, man. Everything ain't funny. Like,
who's
I
laughing?
don't know what be wrong. Like, I'm talking about women. Like,
yeah.
Y'all be thinking everything funny, man.
Yeah, a lot of females, they go into situations trying to get they lick back on the next guy from the last guy, which would again turn back into the healing from whatever happened. People be holding on and harboring all of this, you know what I'm saying, these emotions that are tucked because they packed it away. But instead of unpacking that stuff, it's like having a backpack on with rocks and trying to go uphill. You know what I'm saying? So
Still goofy
and,
ass.
and then you end up in situations like this where you're supposed to be able to trust somebody. And that's my kind of trust, my kind of loyalty, my kind of love. I should be able to look away and not have to worry about nothing and know that you're just as solid as I am. But that is not reality. And my past situations have taught me that. And this is the reason why I'm in this position, how I'm speaking right now. This is the reason why I'm in this position, because I did that. I love you. And it means that I can trust you and that I shouldn't have to look, and that, you know, I don't want to offend you by saying, hold on, bro, let me check this out. Like, if you solid, you ain't going to be tripping off of that with the world that we're in. But now, it's subjective. He is a victim. Absolutely. She's a predator. She did some scandalous shit. She was being selfish and using that man, or just trying to come up in case it might have been literally, okay, I don't know if we're going to make it. And if so, I don't want to be out in the cold. That's not a thing. But in her head, it was. Otherwise, she wouldn't have moved the way she did. It doesn't excuse it. It just means her character. That's who he married. Ain't nobody make them do that.
People love the idea of being in love.
Right. And don't even know what it means.
They love the idea of being in love because they don't understand that you can't just say I love you. That shit is an action. So you have to really show and prove and reassure every day that you love this person. When I just feel like when people take breaks, or you know, they need time to themselves and all that type of shit, is like, you're not really ready. You're not really built for that. Like, the whole purpose of having somebody in your life is to be with that person. Like, what I make you my girlfriend for, if we gonna be like, I'm not gonna be up under you all day, like all up under, you know what I'm saying? But like, I gotta be interacting with you every day. You my girl. Like, you know, people just different nowadays. So the world is built different. So, and everybody's soft now. So it's just like, you know, it's just hard. It's kind of hard, man.
Would you agree that your person, not you, but everybody's person, is a reflection of them ultimately at the end of the day?
Hell no. Shit. If you ain't acting like that, how the fuck is they a reflection of you?
Because you chose them.
Man, that motherfucker, no, you chose the act that they put on. That's what you chose. Like I told you, we be choosing when we in the infatuation phase. You get to liking somebody, so that you infatuated with them, so you start choosing them, and then you realize this motherfucker ain't shit, or she ain't shit, or she worse than this, or she trying to expose you, or, you know, it's just,
we be choosing from an unhealed place. We be choosing from a place of need, which is a low vibration. And I mean, the vibration of need, it translates to the universe lack. So if you need something, that means you lack something. That's why I don't want my person to need me, and I don't want to need my person. I want to want my person, and I want my person to want me. If they need me, then I can't trust the intentions of why they're in my life, because I don't know why they're here. They need something, whether it's a roof, whether it's some money, whether it, you know what I'm saying? They're in survival mode. So it be us. That's why I was saying we're a reflection of who we're with, because wherever we are in our person, it's going to reflect, because we attract certain people into our lives.
But this was good too, a reflection of what they allow. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe that's a big one too. you know, it's a reflection of what you allow too. You allow this
Right.
type of shit to go on, so you're gonna
Right.
attract these type of bum ass people or these weird
Right.
ass people to throw you off course, to throw you off track. Like
Right. Exactly.
that's when you be attracted to the red flags
Right.
instead of dismissing them. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Like how people you'll hear people complaining about their person that they're with, and it's like, well, one, why are you with them? Two, what could that possibly be saying about you?
I mean, people have issues or problems with their shit. That's maybe like motherfuckers maybe want to vent or something. You know what I'm saying? It ain't necessarily saying that they talking about them. They might just want to vent their frustration. Just because you have an issue with your situation, don't mean that it's over with. But the world moves so fast, people just be like, they know they could just open their phone up, shit, and get the next motherfucker that was in their inbox or that was liking all they shit. Like
Right.
it's
It
too
it
easy.
it kind of goes back to knowing thyself, self-love, self-respect, self-awareness, introspection, all of that. If those things aren't intact and having like a moral compass and just some kind of goals, all that kind of stuff, without those things you can't discern who is around you, or what you are putting yourself up against. Like you can't see. I mean, it may take some time, but that's the reason again why people need to take time to get to know people and put a cap on that joint. Like, don't be trying to get to know somebody for a year. It don't take that long,
Look,
bro. Like,
look, I had a chick before. You know what I'm saying? Before I got in a relationship and shit, right? Like,
mhm.
I don't really be in DMs like that because motherfuckers be weird. So I never really was a DM dude. So
Mhm.
there's one I was just on some story or something. It was on my story. I'm like, damn, I didn't know she was my friend. So I
Mhm.
inboxed her. Damn, I just put like sheesh and put the eyes or whatever. And then I go about my business. I forget about I even did this shit. Then like she hit me back flirting. We talking. She instantly talking about getting flown out, flights, looking up flights and shit. I'm like, what the fuck? Like,
Wait a minute.
so me, I'll get to playing around. Like, yeah, I'm gonna see what the fuck going on. I'm like, yeah. So how often do you do this?
Right.
I hit her with the. So how often do you do this? She was like, I was married for 12 years, and I ain't gonna lie, I've been flown out before. And then she was like, but it's no sex. I'm not having no sex. I'm like, so dudes is flying you out, and you telling them, hey, I'm like, dudes is flying you out, and you telling them that it's no sex, and they still flying you out. She like, yeah, I get the cracking up. I sent her the laughing emojis and put comical. She blocked
Right.
me.
But she because she knew she wasn't coming.
I went to fly her ass out. I don't even know, man. Listen, Joe. I don't do weird shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Got the
That's
money to
right.
spare, not like, yeah, I'm not doing weird shit like that. I gotta know you. Like, I don't know, you might have something. Like, I haven't had one conversation with you. You talk about flying out. Who the fuck? What the fuck? Like, I didn't even say anything to even say anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, I never even had a conversation with you. I don't even know what the fuck. Like, I was like, what the like, I don't know. Like, I don't
Now
know.
you had to
Because they
guess. Think she? My bad.
no, go ahead.
I was gonna say, if you had to guess, do you think that that's just a ploy to see if they would do it, and then as soon as she touched down, she's getting it in? Like, because you flew me out, and you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, you still wanted to fly me out, knowing that I wasn't gonna have sex. And
I'm not even gonna play that game with you because that's the whole
Right.
purpose. That's really the whole. If you really want to talk about it, that's really the whole purpose of a motherfucker flying you out. I'm gonna show you a good time, but I really just want to smack them cheeks. So the exchange is flying you out and taking you out where in my city, or I'll fly out there. You take me around your city. Of course, I'm gonna pay for everything. But if I'm in your city or whatever the case may be, that's how it's supposed to go. Like I'm just saying, why else would you fly a motherfucker out? I'm not finna fly you out. And we finna go to have dinner and then your ass go back to the hotel. Then I go to the crib.
nah, that's never what happens. I feel
We
like
adults.
that was
That's
a
why I
ploy.
said, like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, people don't. We adults, we don't have friends like my girl. Like, she not finna have no male friends. Like, for what? What he gonna tell you that I can't tell you? What the fuck you gonna confide in him? Like, hell no. What the fuck is you talking about? That's weird. That's weird as hell. Like that's just like vice versa. Like, it's the same thing. Like, so because adults, you're gonna have some type of physical attraction to that person, especially after conversation. Then you end up meeting the person. You start to feel their energy, their smells, their perfume, their cologne, all that shit matter. You know what I'm saying? You don't know how somebody can change your energy. You'll be like, oh, I ain't doing this, I ain't doing that. You get around a motherfucker, pussy be wet as hell for no reason because the pheromones and everything is just jumping. Like, you didn't know it was gonna be looking this raw or this like third. Like, that's how that shit be. Like, but
People need to quit lying and quit
huh?
living for. I said people need to quit lying and quit living for the opinion of others. Because
Yeah.
people say things because they want to be liked or they want to assume or appear a certain way when it's like don't nobody care. Like if you gonna drink something on the first night, drink the hell out of it. Make sure that you know what I'm saying, you make it count. Who cares? But somebody else might be like, oh, I'll never do that. No, goddamn well they're lying, but because they don't want to appear a certain way, they front. And it's like, who gives a damn? If you
Be the
smack them
main
down,
one.
go ahead. You're grown. You're an adult. Do what you want.
Be the main one. So that's why I say, like, you just gotta be yourself and know yourself before you get out here fucking around with people's heart, playing around with people's emotions and feelings. Because when you get with somebody, it's two worlds merging into one. You bringing your shit, she bringing her shit. Y'all trying to merge this shit together, and it's gonna be some rocky tight spaces. It's gonna be some shit where y'all might have to force some shit in there until y'all get that shit together. But in the meantime, if y'all don't have that concept of understand that and find solutions to y'all situations, then those situations become problems. Once they become problems, problems are hard to fix. Situations we can fix those problems, they become very, very hard to fix. You got to go through so much things. That's just like, relationships going bad, like shit then went bad. Now it's hard to fix because y'all wasn't finding solutions. Y'all was building from the ego. Both was stubborn and shit like that. So these type of things weigh heavy on a relationship. That's why the makeup sex is always so-called good, because y'all are mad at each other and y'all haven't been talking. So it's like the energies is not, it's almost like meeting somebody new again. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all not fucking with each other. You done turned all your emotions and feelings off, and then eventually you get around them, and now it's opening back up, and then it's almost like the first time. But that shit is toxic. That shit ain't healthy at all. Motherfuckers don't know how to create. You a god. You supposed to create every day. You a procreator, like supposed to create, especially in relationships. You know what I'm saying?
It's cool. And, there's gonna be those times where you have makeup sex because you actually, went to war or to battle. But what's toxic is the people that create conflict in order to have makeup sex, which I realized is a thing, but didn't know for a long time. Like people actually purposely get into fights so that they can have makeup sex. Like now,
Yeah, it was a thing. It was a thing for a while.
It's like what? But I know people do it, every day.
Yeah, I had seen this post where this girl was like, She was like, she been with her dude, I think 11 years or some shit like that. Or she been with him or whatever, but she said, she was like, he takes good care of me. He pays all the bills, blah, 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 blah. But there's no excitement to our relationship or marriage. And she was like, she was like, she was like, should I cheat on? I think I'm gonna cheat on him to spicing up the relationship, like because he is so weak. Like he always apologizes if he do something wrong. He always fixes stuff. I'm sitting there thinking, like, God damn, bitch, what more do you want?
Right.
What the fuck more else do you want?
Twisted.
This niggas apologizing. Niggas don't really apologize like that. Niggas apologizing. Niggas is paying for everything, and you gonna cheat on him? And it was just the most. Yeah, it was just like that's trauma bonding. Like some people really can't respond. Really, only can respond to trauma or drama.
Yeah.
That's
Chaos,
how they get their rocks off. Like they aid in that shit. Like they raw as hell in that shit because that's what they do. You know what I'm saying? And the only way to defeat that shit is with silence. You ignore that shit.
Walk the hell away. Yeah, some people they'll self-sabotage. They will sabotage a relationship because it's peaceful and it's calm and there's harmony. Some people, like you said, they are agents of chaos or they're just used to toxic love. I mean, toxic love is more common than uncommon nowadays. Like we're calling it toxic love, whereas these toxic people are just saying love because they think that, that's the only type of love they know. And so when there isn't any, chaos or conflict, they will do something purposely just to shake things up or just so that they can feel alive or something.
Man,
because,
don't nobody want that toxic shit. That shit is some internet shit, and that shit ain't cool. You don't see nobody getting married. That's the whole key to all of this shit. Where is the rings? Motherfuckers is getting in relationships. People are having babies. What is the purpose of being in a relationship if the end goal isn't marriage? Why do you keep going from one nigga to the next or one female to the next if the end goal isn't marriage? What the fuck do we be doing? What are we doing? What is the purpose? Are you trying to grow with this person, or are you with this person just for this mere moment of time and y'all fucked around, had a baby? Ooh, like what's going on? Because everybody just want to do their own thing, like, and you can't. When you got kids and you got shit going on, you kind of can't do your own thing. But at the same time, you make life how you want to make it, but at the same time, respect others too. If you got people in your life, you know what I'm saying, that love and care about you, then you should treat them how you would want to be treated, not when it's convenient for you, not when I feel like a motherfucker need to be loved today, I'ma love them, or I need something, I'ma love, like, you know what I'm saying, like just little shit like that, like that'll throw somebody off because people be thinking you dumb, but you a lot smarter than, you know what I'm saying, like especially like myself, I got insight, like. So I be struggling with that shit because I can read body languages. I can get on the phone with you and I can understand by your tone and how you responding to what I'm saying that you don't even want to talk.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I can feel that. I don't know why. I don't know how. I never practiced no shit. I'm not no weird saying that I tapped in and I didn't do none of that shit. I just know how that shit is. And I struggle with it sometimes because sometimes I get angry because I know you ain't listening, or I know you ain't, you know what I'm saying? Like the tone, you can hear the tone in people's voice or response. Like it ain't even matching mine. It ain't even like you really understanding what's going on. So that's another thing where it's hard for men like myself to open up, because once you do, and then the person don't comply, or they throw it back in your face, or just do the same shit that remind you of that shit, it puts you back in that state of mind. And it's like, why would I want to fuck around with somebody that's keep putting me back in that state of mind when I could just be by myself, and you know what I'm saying? Like that's just the mindset that I carry to get me over all that shit that I went through. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's
Yeah, you gotta heal too. I mean, not you, but just people. They have to heal whatever those things were, and not think that time heals past heartbreaks or traumas or disappointments. Time don't heal nothing, but it takes time to heal. So there's that part. You can't just, okay, I'm gonna be alone for a year and then go back into the dating scene thinking that you're gonna find a whole new person when you ain't healed nothing, but you think because you've been away for a year that everything's better. It's like, nah, you just been away for a year, but if you're not taking the intentional steps to heal, you're still wounded.
yeah, definitely. A lot of people be wounded out here, like
That's exactly what it is. And they promote codependency. They don't want you to be independent, because if you're independent, then you can't be manipulated. And what I mean by codependent, I mean emotionally. So emotional codependence would be that needing somebody, and emotional independence means I don't need nobody to make me happy. I'm happy because I'm happy. I choose to be happy with or without you. I want you. I don't need you. But the codependent is the opposite of that.
That's where I'm at. I've met those energies, and I've settled with that self that you can't need a motherfucker, because when you need them, you fucked up if you ain't got them. So the one is definitely a lot more stronger when you learn how to balance your emotions. So when y'all get into it, shit happen, you know how to maneuver and respond to things, and not be this emotional wreck, or how motherfuckers. I seen a girl put on Snapchat. A motherfucker called her 30 times. Like it was like 2 in the morning. A motherfucker called like 50 times, like 52 times or some shit. Like, that's crazy. Like, yeah, that's super toxic. So it's like, I'm not even calling you that many times. If we get into it, you hang up on me, I'm not calling you back. You hung up. I'm not calling you back. So then, but if you you become childish, you want to be childish and shit like that, then I'm gonna move around. That's just me. I don't play none of them weird ass games. I don't play them. When you sit back and play that shit, she gonna play on your fucking top. I'm not gonna be extra calling, none of that shit. I called your phone and I text you. You ain't calling back, I'm going by my day. Cause worrying about that shit all day is gonna fuck your money up. I used to be out here, the man selling big weight, all that. Nigga, I will shut my phone off and stop my whole line for that whole day, so niggas can't eat, because I'm mad, because I don't want to go make a move angry. I get to speeding, fuck around, get pulled over. So it was good and a bad thing that I was able to just be like, fuck it, I ain't moving, because if I get to driving fast, or I'm mad, or a motherfucker call my phone and I'm yelling and arguing, then I fuck around, lose distraction, get pulled over. I'm not on none of that. You feel me? So just gotta balance them emotions, man.
Right. You got to. I mean, a lot of people don't like the head over heart because it's not romantic, but it's realistic. And if you live in the real world, you probably need to be realistic. Like I used to do the same. Like I was looked at in previous relationships as like either I didn't care or I wasn't. Yeah, I didn't care because I'm not blowing your phone up 50 times. The cell phone is designed in such a way that if I call and you miss it, it's going to alert you. Or if I leave a message, when you get to that point to look at it, you'll see it. So I don't got to hit you 99 times. I don't have to send you 47 texts, because that one text and that one call has been logged, my nigga. And you see it when you see it. So I don't got to do it 20 times. But that was looked at as you don't care.
That's that's when like, cause I've been there as a shorty, like 18, 19. I done did that before, and I realized how dumb I look when you steady calling somebody and they're not answering. They don't want to be bothered. They cheat. They out doing their thing. Like, leave them alone. So I learned from that type of shit. So I learned that sometimes the best response is no response, or just tell them like, shit, you seen me calling, shit, you knew what you was doing. You ain't call me till the next day at this time. I don't even play them type of weird ass games. Like, that shit is childish, like high school type shit. So a motherfucker do that now, I'm not even playing that. I'm what? Oh yeah, so with. I'm not with none of that. Cause my character, you represent me when you out here too. You know what I'm saying? So you want to fuck my character up, make me look bad, and I'm out here paying for taking care of shit. Oh, all right, yeah,
right, yeah. That's what I mean. They're a reflection of you. Like,
definitely get you. I'm gonna definitely. I'm not gonna put my hands on you or none of that. I don't have to do that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say like that should be crazy getting with people and motherfuckers just be weird as hell. You be like, damn, you ain't even like this. Like, fuck is you changed? Like, you be thinking like they on clone Tyrone, motherfucker, and switch the body out and shit. Who the fuck is this?
Right. Really, it just be you know what I'm saying? You might grow apart from that person. You know what I mean? And a lot of us don't want to accept that that's a thing. So they fight to stay together. That don't even make sense. You don't. When you have a fight, there's a winner and a loser. How does that work in a connection? It doesn't make any sense. So that whole fighting for your relationship doesn't prove love and devotion. It proves retardation, because if you got to fight to be with the person that you're with, they're not for you. It shouldn't be.
Yeah, like why I gotta fight for you? I love you, motherfucker. I should have been fighting. I fight to get you. Like, I don't fight for I'm already in the relationship. Why am I fighting for this? Like I don't know. Like,
you're supposed to let it go. If you're fighting for a relationship, you are supposed to let it go. Now, working on a relationship is very different. And when you're working on a relationship, it doesn't mean work on telling them where they are doing, shortcomings. It means working on yourself. Because if both of y'all working on yourself, y'all gonna automatically align, because y'all doing the work to be, the best person that you can be for yourself and the person you're with. But you have to get.
I'm just saying, like, I don't know. I just look at things different, man, and I look at all angles. I look at all perspectives. Like, I look at everything. Like, and that's just me. I'm very observant. Sometimes I don't say shit. I see a lot of shit, but I just may not say nothing, because everything that we spoke on, long as I know, and I know how to move around certain situations, then that's what I do. Like, I don't really put too much thought in shit that I can't control. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Me and my actions, you feel me? So if you want to act like a kid or whatever, I don't get into that. That's not my character. That's never been my character. Like to get to know me, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm funny as hell, I'm cool as hell, all that. But when you disrespect me or you fuck with my kids or my money, that's fucks with my livelihood. So then I'm gonna turn on a different person on. You're gonna see a different side of me. And I let everybody know that, because I don't be giving a fuck. Like, for what? Like, I don't care about what you may think about how you feel. You could think you could talk to me or whatever. I don't rock like that.
Yeah.
See what I just said right there? That's what I'm talking about when I'm saying the over militant shit. You see what I'm saying? Like, I just be too like.
No, that's boundaries. That's called boundaries and self-love. That ain't militant. That's necessary in order to, stay in alignment with yourself and who you are and what you will and will not tolerate. And it's not a secret. You're making it known. So don't ever think that that's militant. That's on God. Like, that's how it's supposed to be done.
Thing. That's just how I am. Like, I wouldn't even give a fuck about somebody said anyway. Like I just
Yeah.
that's just me. Like all my homies like that. Like we just don't be doing that weird shit. Like niggas be weird and the world is weird. Like
Hell.
it's horny. The world is horny and weird, man. I'm telling you.
We
It's
gotta
all
have boundaries. This
it's
world
all in
don't.
food and everything. You said what?
No, I said we have to place boundaries and stand on them because this world has zero. That's why everybody's doing whatever and reckless and just moving all around willy nilly. You know what I'm saying? Like there's no structure. There's nobody really stands for anything because a lot of people don't know who they are. So how can they?
People live in fear, man. But listen, people will live in fear, but will take a gun and take a whole nother life, but be scared of a book. That shit is so fucking crazy to me.
Right.
That shit is
Worth it
crazy.
being aware.
Like, you got a gun for another human. Like you don't got a gun for a reptilian or an alien or an animal, a loose motherfucking lion or a hyena or something, a deer coming at your ass or something like
Right.
an alligator. You in Florida, you see an alligator, he trying to bite you, bow, you bop his ass or something like. You can't do that. No, you got a gun to protect you from other humans. Other fucking humans. Like, ain't nobody coming down here to save us. We ain't even got our shit together. We might take them out. There ain't nobody coming to save us. We gotta save our motherfucking selves. And I tell people that all the time. And that's why they don't want us to collectively come together because we will overthrow this shit. We all will see. Everybody will have a different eyesight of what they see. We all put that shit together. This veil will come down.
Period.
But we can't do that when everybody want to indulge in low vibrational beef and arguing all the time or want to pull up on somebody or kill this person and then we'll make a rap about it, then he get killed, and then he makes a rap about it, then he get like it's just the same fucking shit. That's why I don't watch the BMF shit. I didn't finish Power. It's just the same dope dealing shit. I've been the man, I was the king, I've been all of that, I've been the foot soldier, I've been all of that. Like it just reminds you of the same shit that you already been through. Like it's just repetitive. And I cannot do it. I know I'm gonna be going insane. I'm steady watching this shit, or I'm gonna start trying to add that to my life or something. Like that's just weird to me. Like,
right. That's
just
why they
stupid.
promote it so tough because you know what I'm saying. What a lot of people forget. Like for me, if it's not live, then it's clearly you know what I'm saying. They take breaks. They're cut action. You know what I'm saying. Their scripts. If it's not live. So it's like people forget that this is entertainment. This is not
Word.
these people's lives, but people are trying to emulate the lives that they see in entertainment and then wonder why they shit is fucking up or life is hard. No, it's hard because you're trying to be Kevin Gates or it's hard because you're trying to do like this chick or that chick or whoever you seen on, you know what I'm saying, Real Housewives. That's why life is hard because you're living for some fake shit as
You know
opposed
why?
to living for self.
You know why I try not to copy nobody or see somebody lifestyle and be like, oh, I want to be like them because you don't know the energy that come with that shit. You don't know
Yeah.
what that person went through to get to where they got. So now you want to take on this unknown force of energy because you want to emulate or copy somebody else's lifestyle. So when you start to do it, now you start looking stupid as hell, or you running people away, or the people that loved you or cared about you, you didn't push them away because you acting goofy as hell, or you want to be like somebody that you do not know. Just they image look cool outside. That is the most weirdest shit ever in life. You want to be like somebody that you do not fucking know. That is crazy. That
Yeah,
is
you don't know if it's real. You don't know the struggles that come along with it. You don't know if it's really theirs or if they stole $22,000. You feel me? You don't know what is attached to all of that stuff. Just like social media, when people are posting their vacations and their outfits and stuff. Don't nobody be posting. I got ran over by a truck, bruh. My car got repossessed. I got robbed. People don't post these things. They post the happy days. So it's like, how could you possibly envy or, you know what I mean? Like, want to copy somebody else's life when they're only showing you what they want you to see, which such as life. We show people what we want them to see.
And look, like she said, like the same as those girl fight shows, like baddies, all they do is go out, drink, fight, serves no purpose. It serves absolutely no purpose. They had Jocelyn in the black girl face. She grabbed the girl and put her head against the wall and threw her some shit. And all that. So I'm in the comments. I'm like, how y'all as a black woman let this Spanish mutt come through and disrespect y'all, and y'all call yourself black queen because y'all want to be on a show so y'all can get more money to buy materialistic shit. That's all it is. You're gonna buy more shit. The more money you got, you're just gonna buy shit.
Right.
That's it. So it's like, why would you demean yourself and your character? Strippers or not, you don't let that woman talk to y'all like that.
Right.
Puerto Rican ass, she could barely even speak your language, and you letting her talk to you all crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah.
It serves absolutely no fucking purpose at all. Like you say, all they do is go out, get drunk, and fight. They don't do shit. They try to make some goofy ass song just to keep the show rolling. Like that shit, all weird as hell. Like it's all fucking weird. All that shit is weird. All of it.
I mean, like you said, nobody's getting married, and it's based off of, well, not only, but you know, the shows that we watch, but especially, I mean, I've said it several times, but whatever type of music that you generally listen to is ultimately how you look at life. So imagine a couple that is doing cool, but they're listening to a song that's saying, I got a side bitch and my bitch got a bitch and fuck that hoe. Or she's listening to something that says, fuck these niggas, take, you know what I'm saying? You don't respect them, blah, blah. Eventually you're going to start looking at these men out here like that. You're going to look at these women out here like that. That's how these people are moving based off of the music that they're listening to.
Look what this let me see if I can pull it up on Instagram with this girl Sexy Red, man. This shit is the most ghettoest era.
To where even calling a female a bitch is like a thing, like it's okay. It used to be like, hold on, Queen Latifah, wait a minute, who you calling a bitch? But now it's like men and women calling each other bitches like easy. I'd be like, huh? So disrespectful, like it's crazy.
Damn, I'm trying to find. Damn, man. I think it was on Hollywood Unlocked. This girl is crazy. What's her name? Sexy Red. Fucking booty hole brown bitch.
Oh hell. I know you're talking about.
She said, damn, I think it was on 25 Hollywood. Yeah, this is oh, it might have been on its own site.
Definitely is the ghettoest era. And it do be that energy too. Like if you go into a relationship having, you know what I'm saying, having like not regrets, but if you feel like, or if you're going into a relationship and you like, I probably can't even trust this nigga, or I can't trust this female, why do you think that person is going to be trustworthy if you're going in not being able to trust? That makes no sense. That's like going to a racist neighborhood to shop and wonder why people are calling you racial slurs. Like, it's not a thing. Like, come on. You gotta be who you want in your life.
Man, this shit ain't letting me find the page. This should be this Instagram.
About to drag them, that's why. I said probably because they know we about to drag them. That's why.
Oh yeah, dang. Get on there. Oh, I think they got the. Damn, what happened?
Notebook remind me of me when I be in the chat. I be like, I could participate.
But anyway, she was like, she said that she don't she's the raw dog queen.
The what?
Yep. She said she's the raw dog queen. She don't use no condoms.
Now, if that ain't the silliest rabbit, like, where did they do that at? To where, of course, people are gonna be like, yeah, I ain't gonna wear. I mean, because people are just that silly. They follow the leader, so they make sure the leaders are not retarded, but they make sure that they make no sense, so that we don't make no sense.
Everything is over sexualized, and then when a man approach you like that, is get off me, don't touch me. It's fucking crazy. Fucking crazy.
Right. Not respecting yourself, but demanding respect. Like, where they do that at?
I couldn't date no woman like this. At all.
Even spell morals.
Yeah, she said she the raw dog queen. I'm like, oh, she stank. Look. Oh no, somebody did a live on it. I thought there was a little clip, but I was trying to find a little clip. It was on Instagram, but she definitely said it. It was like, oh yeah, I'm the raw dog queen.
What was that? You remember that there was a song that came out and it was the girl was rapping and then there was another chick that was like twerking aggressively like on a car and the whole song was about abortions or something like that?
That's crazy.
I couldn't even tell you who or what, but she was basically like, that was basically what the song was about, like going to get an abortion. I ain't having no baby.
So like, where is Sexy Red from?
I don't even know who this lady is. Like, I don't keep up with stuff.
This is disgusting. I'm cool on the shit like this. I don't want no ghetto women, I don't want none of that loud mouth, back talk, none of that monkey ball ass shit. None of that shit.
Shoot, it could have been. It might be started to the song. To be honest.
Hey, I'm finna damn near tap out, man. Give me something to eat, man.
Let's go.
I gotta work in the morning.
It was a cool build, sir.
On everything. Yeah, it definitely was. Shit, you already know to the next one.
Right. We'll get her done next time too. Yeah. Salute everybody.
Give me something to eat, man. I appreciate y'all coming through, man. You already know this is Expanding the Conscious Mindset, episode 15. Relationships. And it was a good one. Make sure y'all understand that y'all love with a purpose. You know what I'm saying? And not love the idea, which is your fantasy of love. That's how we rocking. And we out. Peace.
Peace.